From new business neighbors to new roads.
And a changing of the guard for police and schools. 12 News reporter Renee Bonneau looks back on some of the year's biggest stories of 2013 in Brooklyn Park and Brooklyn Center.
1, 2, 3,
New businesses are sprouting up along the 610 corridor in Brooklyn Park. This month, Olympus Surgical Technologies broke ground on a $37 million research and manufacturing facility just south of the highway that's expected to bring in more than 300 jobs. In September, the City Council approved a plan to give Baxter Health Care about $2 million in tax help to remodel a vacant industrial building also along 610. Work to fill the new Shingle Creek Crossing in Brooklyn Center continues. About 70% of the site is leased or pre-leased to businesses, and the City Council recently approved plans to tear down the old Brookdale Mall food court to make way for new retail buildings.
I could have walked faster than they were moving on that freeway last night.
Road work on I-694 through Brooklyn Center created a traffic nightmare for drivers this summer, as did construction along County Road 81 in Brooklyn Park. But both major projects wrapped up just in time for winter weather to wreak a different kind of havoc.
People were involved in a fist fight, a pistol was produced, and an individual shot several times.
On August 22nd, a man was killed outside a Brooklyn Center motel near 694 and Shingle Creek Parkway. It was the city's first homicide since 2011. The very next day, in an unrelated case, a man was killed in the same area during a traffic stop. Investigators say he was shot while struggling with Brooklyn Center police. Meantime, a man was indicted for 2 separate homicides with connection to Brooklyn Park. Alberto Palmer is accused of killing 18-year-old Brittany Clardy and 24-year-old Clarissa Cook. In February, Clardy's body was found in a car that had been towed from a Brooklyn Park apartment complex. In May, Cook's body was found inside a car that had been towed from the Brooklyn Park Rainbow Foods parking lot. Palmer said he met both women through the website Backpage.com. In May, a judge convicted Eddie Mosley of killing Delois Brown and her parents in her Brooklyn Park home in 2012. Mosley is serving 3 life sentences for those crimes.
I solemnly swear that I will support and obey the Constitution.
Brooklyn Park welcomed a new police chief this month. Craig Envelson became the city's top cop after Mike Davis left to become head of public safety at a private university in Boston. And Brooklyn Center Schools welcomed a new superintendent after Keith Lester retired, for real this time. After 43 years in education, the Brooklyn Center graduate called his 8 years as leader of the district the most challenging and gratifying of his career. For Year in Review, I'm Renee Bonneau.
And we hope you can join us tomorrow as we bring you the year's highlights from Crystal, New Hope, and Robbinsdale.